watching videos, looking desperately for something new to watch. Why not, though, try something old, like every movie filmed in San Francisco? We've been digging through film records to see where some iconic and not so famous films were shot, who made the most, who starred in the most, and what's the most famous location. San Francisco has been a draw for filmmakers almost as long as there have been movies.
And maybe the first big film that was partly shot here was Green by Eric von Stroheim.
And it wasn't long after that, people were asking, where exactly did they shoot that scene?
There's still a building, which used to be the dentist building on the corner of Hayes and Laguna. So that's when it began. And then films were made from then on.
Steve Kovacs is a filmmaker and professor at San Francisco State University. He's also an expert on San Francisco film history.
So lots of films were made in the 30s, 40s, and then there was a local film scene here in San Francisco, experimental films in the 1940s. And then in 1969, Francis Ford Coppola moved up here, and George Lucas did.
Professor Kovacs says that the city's film history may have started at a corner in the Hayes Valley neighborhood, but is spread out. We mapped out data from the San Francisco Film Commission to show you exactly where many films and television shows were shot. You don't have to look far to see why the city has become such a magnet for filmmakers.
I think that San Francisco is so popular because, look at the beauty. We have all of these amazing vistas. We have water on three sides of the city. We have incredible hills. We have the fog. I think that most directors think it's a magical cinematic place to shoot.
In fact, it was those hills that many film lovers credit with setting the standard for movie car chases. Who could ever forget Steve McQueen racing through the streets of San Francisco in 1968's Bullet? But it's only one of many memorable movie moments. An analysis of data from the San Francisco Film Commission by ABC7 shows 4 directors each made 4 films in the city by the Bay, creating iconic scenes over the years. Alfred Hitchcock used the Golden Gate Bridge in Vertigo. And Chris Columbus in 9 Months.
What's going on? Maybe it's a protest.
Gary Marshall used Pacific Heights in The Princess Diaries, and Philip Kaufman scared people away from City Hall in Invasion of the Body Snatchers. What were the most frequently used locations in films and television shows? The top 2 most frequently filmed locations might not surprise you. City Hall has been used in 32 films, the Golden Gate Bridge 28. Number 3, the Fairmont on Nob Hill.
Actually, I was surprised that the Fairmont was so high on the list, even though it's an amazing building, and yes, it has been shot in so many features and television shows, but we seem to permit so many shoots on places like Lombard Street and the Financial District.
What actors have made the most San Francisco films? Sean Connery, Michael Douglas, and Meg Ryan have all appeared in 4. Sean Penn in 5.
The water's boiling.
Both Robin Williams and Clint Eastwood topped the list with 6 films shot in San Francisco.
Go ahead. Make my day.
While Dirty Harry may make you look differently at the South of Market neighborhood, nearly everywhere you go in San Francisco, you may be surprised to know there is probably a little bit of Hollywood not far away. Always so fun to see places that you recognize on the big screen. Now, if you'd like, you can head to abc7news.com and find out where many movies and TV shows have been filmed in San Francisco using our interactive map. Who starred in them and also who directed them, all of it is there, free online, and the ABC7 News app right now. And